Welcome to the Jeff Crilley Show. And now, here's Jeff Crilley.
Welcome back to the Jeff Crilley Show. This next topic is near and dear to my heart. We're talking about marketing with Kelly Murray and Lorne Webster. They're both with Go Mobile VIP. Did I pronounce that right?
Thank you, Jeff.
Welcome to the Jeff Crilley Show.
Thank you.
Okay, so now you have separate companies, but you've joined forces. Who wants to explain that to me?
Go ahead, Kelly.
Me
too. Yeah, go ahead.
He knows I like to talk. So our company is Murray Media Group, and we do a bunch of magazine publishing, direct mail, boutique marketing agency. And we've actually worked with Lorne for quite a few years on our printing side. His company had done many of our publications, and he started a unique company a few years ago, which was mobile marketing. And he knows that our company is always looking to stay relevant and offer things to our clients that benefit their marketing, offering. And he came to us and he was telling us about what he was doing. We immediately saw the benefit of it and jumped on board, and then became kind of come together to form Go Mobile VIP.
Awesome. Okay, Lauren, explain how it works.
So our business is a text marketing, mobile marketing program. The platform is based off a loyalty reward program. So we go into all type of genres of business. We have Harley-Davidson dealerships. We have Chicken Express, fast food restaurants. We have boutiques. And so what we've done is replace the old-fashioned punch card. People come in, punch their card 10 times, they get a free sandwich. We now have it where it's a digital punch card. We set up a little 10-inch tablet in the store. People come in, enter their phone number now instead of using a punch card. That allows them to earn points to get rewards. But what we've done now is we've captured their mobile phone number, and now it gives us the ability to start marketing them via text, which we all know now. Text marketing allows us to hit the customer right on their phone immediately. We know that 99% of all text are open within the first 30 seconds of a customer receiving it. So the most accurate, best way to touch your customer.
Let's talk about kind of like text etiquette, because I've given my number to people before, and I'm not bombarded with advertising. I'll get the ads, and it's not terribly annoying. But I can imagine if you signed up for 10 or 20 of these services, pretty soon every time your phone vibrates, it's another ad.
So the beauty of text marketing is the FCC is monitoring this industry very tightly. Any company right now can go out and buy 10 million emails, and they can start emailing you, and there's nothing you can do. Text marketing, the only way a customer receives something from a business is if they've signed up for it. They have to actually enter their phone number and confirm that they want that marketing via text. It's a very tightly monitored industry. They want to keep it clean where people are not getting spam. But the beauty of it to the business owner is it's your customer. They sign up and they can opt out at any time. So if you're ever getting to the point where you're getting too many, you have the ability to opt out. But what we find is if we're sending value, customers like getting that message on their phone because they can respond when they want to respond, or they can opt out when they want to opt out.
So at my firm, I feel like they come to us always and ask for our expertise, and that I need to be the expert in my field. When your customer comes to you and they say, hey, I've got Luigi's Pizza, how often should I send them a text message? What's your advice?
We normally recommend one a week.
Okay.
We do have some customers, Harley-Davidson, they will get away with sending 2 a week before we start seeing people opting out at a higher rate. One a week usually is not blowing up that customer's phone, and it's still there frequent enough to keep the customer's name on their phone. So one a week is usually good. If you have something special you really want to get out, two times a week we find is okay.
Kelly, let's bring you back in. What is the best strategy for digital marketing? Should it be a coupon that you're getting on your phone, or is it a deal?
It's definitely a good mix of both. Some of the statistics with coupons, obviously, one of our publications is Go Pages Magazine, and it's a coupon magazine. So this part with the coupon tie into the mobile rewards and texting is fascinating to me. But statistics show that coupons that you receive on your phone via SMS texting or MMS texting actually have a 10 times higher redemption rate. And they're shared more often because it's so much easier just to see a great offer, send it to 5 of your friends if you want to go eat that night. So the ability to have this is just such a great tie-in with print because it really just benefits our clients just on a different scale and touches them in a different way.
In terms of the cost, how does it compare to other advertising?
Well, so a good example would be for most of our customers, depending on the size of their database, it works out to about a nickel per customer that you're spending on a monthly basis.
That sounds very affordable.
Definitely so, yeah. And it's your customer, so it's very targeted dollars.
Absolutely. Now, Kelly, how does this work with your existing business? You're still doing the postcards and...
Right. Well, and that's the exciting part with texting is it actually allows us to bring our direct mail pieces in our magazines to life. And what I mean by that is, before when I was sending out, say, a coupon for a client, they had to be committed to just that offer for the duration of the shelf life of the product. With texting, we can actually put a keyword in there. So the customer on the back end has the ability to basically give a different bounce back offer. And what that means is it could say text this code for daily deals, and that postcard now has an endless shelf life because if I text it today, I may get a different offer than the text message that bounces back tomorrow. And that's what our clients love is the ability to really make their direct mail pieces come to life and not have a shelf life with that.
I was just reading an article this morning about millennials and then the next generation, Generation Z, the teenagers, and they're all glued to their phone. I mean, do you see this as being kind of the fastest growing space in marketing and advertising?
Yeah, I mean, right now, all the statistics show that it's growing to, by 2017, be a $9.7 billion industry, which is crazy considering how new the whole technology is and the platform of it. And it's definitely something that not only speaks to, to the age group we're dealing with now with our clients, but obviously it's a much more sexy product for, that my kids see as, oh, you're doing something actually I like.
Right. So. Well, walk me through a campaign. Let's suppose I have a flower shop and I come to you guys and I say, it's worth a nickel per customer for me. What kind of strategy would you, Mother's Day, what are some thoughts?
So what we do is we work with our customers and give them good samples of broadcasts. We call them a broadcast when we send a text out to all of their customer base. And again, obviously you mentioned Mother's Day. That would be a great one. So maybe the week of, we would send out maybe on a Monday, the week before Mother's Day, hey, VIP, come into Jeff Crilley's flower shop today, show this text, get 20% off your order. So that's a good broadcast. It's going to drive traffic in for that. The other side of that is most flower shops are going to tell you, I already have as much business as I want at Mother's Day, so how about another time? So that gives us the opportunity, after we've built that large database of their customers, to send that off, some kind of offer out on a time that's not as busy for them. Hey, VIP, come into Jeff Crilley's flower shop today, get 25% off your order for Boss's Day, something like that. So we have the ability to generate traffic and generate business on times that are not peak times.
Do you find that just kind of selling advertisers on a new way of advertising is difficult? I mean, my phone is not just getting destroyed by text messages. So I think in terms of like the advertising pie, text messages still represent a small but growing piece of the pie. Are you having to convince people this is the future?
A few years ago, we actually entered into this space, and it was too early for that. Frankly, it was just too foreign for most people to grasp the concept of. What we're seeing now is it's actually a great time to talk about it with especially the small to medium-sized business because they are aware of it. You see big companies like Sonic that every time you pull up to the drive-thru, they've got a short code or they've got a keyword that you text to start getting your Sonic deal sent to your phone. So it's something that's now a little bit more, I guess, socialized with them. them. They've seen it. They just don't know much about it. So they're really, I think, we feel like they're seeking out the education on what is it. I see these big companies do it. I get, Starbucks does loyalty rewards. They send me text messages. They start to understand that they need to do this as well, and they just start seeking out the information on how we can help them do that.
What's your ideal customer? Is it small? Is it large? Medium size?
It's really everything. I mean, that's been the interesting part, I think, that we've come to find out. I mean, we can tackle someone that is just a single small business that needs to be relevant and wants to market to their current clients and attract new clients. But the way that the Go Mobile VIP is set up is we actually are able to service clients all across the United States and actually even into Canada where we have other products. So it's really something that has such a wide audience with it. So we can't really limit ourselves. We love, obviously, our passion's always been small to medium-sized businesses, but we are now speaking actually with big clients on it as well. So it's exciting.
How are you going about finding new clients?
The old-fashioned way, cold calling.
Do you really?
Yeah, cold calling, prospecting. Yeah, and we now have been doing this for 3 years, so we do get a lot of referrals. Because with our kiosk set up in so many businesses, another type business owner might walk into a restaurant, see it, and go, "Oh wow, I like this. This could work so well for us. How do I find it?" And so we do get a lot of referrals, but nothing beats the old-fashioned cold calling, prospecting.
Wow.
And of course, we've had the luxury of, with just our publications, with our magazines, we have an existing client base of over 1,300, businesses here in the area, and then some, like I said, in Louisiana and Canada. So that's what was exciting about Lorne's program, was to, immediately bring this to our existing clients before we even needed to start going out and attracting just anyone that was out there looking for it.
Give me some examples of some businesses where it would not make sense. I mean, I would think anybody with a store, it absolutely makes sense. But,
So it really makes sense for everyone, because we have, as part of our service, we can even offer businesses like doctors, service-type industries, appointment reminder via text, where we're finding real estate agents. So many people now tell me, I talk to realtors all the time who tell me people have stopped calling our 800 numbers. People don't want to pick up the phone and call, but if we give them a keyword, they can text that keyword into our short code and get all the information they want about it. So again, it doesn't have to be the brick and mortar anymore. It can be the service industry. And again, we have several customers that are just doctors, chiropractors. They use our service just for appointment reminders via text, which they find is so convenient versus picking up the phone. Hey, this is a reminder call for your appointment tomorrow. Now they're doing it via text.
What do the studies show? Is it best to do it Monday through Friday during work hours or after hours or weekends?
It's so interesting because, with email, we all were on board with email marketing for so long, and there was definitely very specific times where emails were read and read more often, and your read rates were a little higher. With text messaging, it really is, obviously you don't want to, you want to be courteous. You don't want to send them in the middle of the night. But because 99% of all text messages are read and read within the first 30 seconds, there's really no bad time. The thing that's really interesting, though, is you can target it. So if you're a restaurant and you want to send out something for lunch, you want to target it probably to go out around 10 a.m. when people start to get hungry. Right. So it's just a really impactful way.
That's awesome. Okay, give us your website one more time.
It is gomobilevip.com.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being on the
having
show.
us.
When we come back, a mompreneur who's created something that every parent will want to have in their pocket or their purse. That's just ahead on the Jeff Crilley Show.
You're listening to The Jeff Crilley Show on Talk Radio 1190.